Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. Today we're going to take a look at a knife from Columbia River Knife and Tool. This is a very small knife. This is called the PECK in the dark. CRKT PECK in the dark. PECK stands for Precision Engineered Compact Knife. And it is a compact knife indeed. There you go. It comes with some literature. And the information that you see right away as soon as you open the box is this, a warning stating, this is a light-duty personal knife. So in other words, there's limits to what this little guy's going to be able to cut. I don't think we needed to be told that, but it's always good to have that little disclaimer out there. So that's some interesting, it gives some do's and don'ts here about what to do and how to use it, how to carry it and that kind of thing. So there's lots of safety information there, so you can get good and familiar with the use of it. It also comes with the CRKT catalog, which as I've shown you before is quite an extensive one. Folds out really good. Lots of good knives here. Great company, CRKT. All right, let's look at this little knife. Ships in a plastic sleeve. And we'll take a close-up look at this. It's about the size of a nail trimmer, really. It's a small knife. This is certainly in the keychain knife variety. Okay. And it's about as simple as you can make a knife with as few parts as possible. Open it up. There you go. I'll give you the specs on it. That blade is 1.75 inches. So you are absolutely within legal jurisdiction anywhere you live there. This knife is certainly not one that's going to get you in trouble. So it's got that going for it. 1.75 inch blade. The blade is made of 420J2 steel. And no, that's not a high-end steel. But for a blade this size, and a knife that is, for the chores that this knife is intended for, you don't need S30V steel. It's a fine blade for this choice of a knife. The Rockwell hardness on that blade is 51 to 53, so it's a softer steel. But again, the types of duty chores that this knife will see, that would be more than up to the task. The blade is chisel ground, which means the bevel is only on one side, there, and then flat on that side. Let's see that. And the reason for that, of course, is for safety, because this knife, as it folds, it doesn't fold into a handle like most folding knives. It just folds down against the frame. And because it's a chisel ground knife, that's okay. It's for safety because the blade is chiseled down that way, and so I can run my finger along there and have no worries because it's laying flat against the frame. Now, just a word of caution, when you are resharpening this knife, you are going to want to sharpen only the beveled side, like that. You'll use like a stick, a crock stick, or some type of a file type, a cylindrical file diamond sharpener, and sharpen like that. You're not going to want to sharpen this side, and you're not going to want to start sharpening there, because then you're going to change the bevel, and then when you close the knife up, you're going to be having an exposed blade there that can catch you. So remember that as far as sharpening. It does come with a thumb stud of sorts. This is it right up here, right there. There's a better shot of it. It's small, but it is useful. You can get your thumb on that and get the knife going. And it locks. And it locks open into place. It is a frame lock. It's just a frame only anyway. And it does have a ball detent right here, if you can see that. There is a ball detent right there at the end, and that goes, you can actually, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a path that goes into on that blade there, and then right there now you can't see it very well, but right there is the little notch that the ball goes into. So there was it, and it's very firmly shut because of that detent. It does have a little lanyard hole here, or perfect for a keychain. It's really a good keychain knife. And then it has a clip. There's a clip here, and it would make good. Clip it in the waistband. Clip it. Clip it in a briefcase. Clip it, or use it as a money clip. It would certainly work well there. It's a light-duty knife, and you would expect to see this perhaps in, I don't know, maybe the center drawer of a desk in an office. Something handy for opening up mail or packages, or cutting string. Something like that, maybe in a lady's purse, maybe on a keychain. These are the kinds of places you would see this knife, and certainly it does have its place. Yeah, it's got a Warncliffe style blade, so that's very good at the tip. The point is extremely sharp, so it's good for trimming things, maybe trimming coupons, maybe cutting out photographs or something out of the newspaper or whatever. So as far as sharp goes, it's very sharp. This is not a toy. If you're not careful, you will cut yourself. This is a knife. The overall length is 4 1/4 inches, and the weight is 9/10 of an ounce. It is one-handed. Open and close one-handed, and it's a frame lock. It works like a liner lock, of course, as you know. The frame is pushed to the side. I'm not getting a good shot for you on that. Let's see. It's black coated for protection. Really, this knife has 3 parts to it. It's got the blade, it's got the frame, and the clip. PECK in the dark indicating that it does have the black coating on it. And again, PECK is precision engineered compact knife. Anywhere that a small little knife could be fit, where you would expect to see small cutting chores, this would be perfect. Perfect little knife to keep on hand. Yeah. That is the CRKT PECK in the dark. Well, I hope you like that. I'll see you again.